Welcome back to another episode of Twyingame. Today's fun game is Fun Hospital. As you can see, they haven't quite updated from the Halloween event yet, but hopefully they'll update for Christmas by December. I have been playing this game for a few weeks now, so I'm just going to go through and just show you things that I've learned. Let's first start by fixing everything that we can here. So after a couple of days, it'll show that things need to be fixed. So you would click on the tool itself, not the item. Also, things need to be watered, so once they get watered, they will all look brand new. So the reason we're fixing and watering things is because of this graph right here. It shows that once there's a certain amount of people in there, they need to stay warm and they need to have something nice to look at. That way they don't get as grumpy. Let's just finish fixing up everything in here. I think that's everything. Oh, there's one little watering can here. There we go. And then let's go over to the donations here. People do send donations, so yay, we got extra money. And then they also give you extra experience for your staff. So you would usually look at one of your better staffs and give them the experience. I don't really have to worry about cleaning too much because I do have Alyssa, who is my resident witch, and she does most of my cleaning for me here. Let's see here. I think we gotta work on the doctors, because they're the ones that put people through. And, I'll boost one of these guys up. Oh, I'm not quite there. Okay. Let's also double check in here as well. This is the elite shop, so this is where I got this one. So as you can see, efficiency is 100%, charm is 8, and max energy is 130. But she'll never leave, so you can just keep throwing her out there and make her clean. You could also pick one of these guys after you get enough diamonds. You could also buy them in the store. That'd be the little shopping cart over here. Usually has good deals. Apparently there's something wrong, it's not showing properly at the moment. But you could also click on the plus diamonds, and you could buy stuff here as well. You could also earn free diamonds, but of course clicking on the free diamond thing will end my video. So I'm just going to stop that right there. Now I'm just going to jump into unlocking new plots. So as you can see, you need certain items to unlock new plots, and that would be getting them by helping customers. Well, congratulations! Alright, so there's a little sign right here. It's the daily quests. It's usually best to get your daily quests done so you get all that extra experience. As well as this one here. So this would be like a special one where you would get some of those extra tickets to get things like expansions. We're going to head up over here for the lucky spin. This is a free one every day. Yay! I always need cash, so that's always good. And then the one where there's the exclamation mark, those would be to watch free videos and get some extra diamonds. This is the ambulance. So basically the ambulance has 3 special quests every day. So there's the big teeth, invisible, and blood phobia. These are the 3 that are special today. There'll be different ones next time. So basically you click on that one and then you have a time limit before you have to complete all of those patients that come out of the ambulance. And when you finish all the ones that have come out of the ambulance, then you get the top reward here for each one that you've completed. So you would get that times 8 if you completed all of them. This sign here tells you the patients remaining for the day. So basically, as soon as you open up the first time for the day, then the patients will start to come in, and you'll start to deal with them. If you wanted to add more patients, you can put out ads so that you can get extra money in the event stuff for that day. This is the helicopter, so you click on this and they would have special quests. So these guys are all unhappy. Some of your patients are in a bad mood. They are more likely to leave the hospital than others. Please take good care of them. So once you see those patients coming in, you have to make sure that you make them, basically push them all to the front of the line so that all there go through quickly, and then they'll be happier. Then you also have the shop. The shop has special things like you can change your scenery, you could have special guests, special assistants, and chests. Now let's just go over here to technologies. So after you hit certain level requirements, you'd be able to do certain technologies. These technologies design special drugs so that you can start dealing with new kinds of patients. Bottom left of your screen, you see the quest sign. So you click on it and it tells you the quest that you're working on right now. So this quest would be one of the better ones to do so that you can get these special items as well as extra cash. The affairs is actually an interesting one. So if you click on the affairs button, you'll see a little sparkly man on the bottom in the middle. You click on that and it says this person has these special diseases. So you want to get this patient through as quickly as possible, as they have special things that would make your patient more unhappy, and you get way more bonuses for these ones. Now I would have to accept or reject this patient as soon as you click on it, so make sure you're ready to handle the patient as soon as you click on the affairs button. I'm just going to accept and let them run through. I don't have very many patients in right now, so they should be able to run through fairly quickly. So as you can see that I did click on most of my watering stuff and everything individually, but you can actually click on the watering and fixing can in the bottom right hand corner and you can recover all. It does cost money each time you do it, so just make sure that you're getting the things you need first before doing that, but you also don't want your patients to be unhappy either. I usually like to keep my sign in the green, but if you need to go in the yellow, it's okay for a while. Now let's jump over to the staff. So going to the right side of the screen, you'll see the button for staffs. And in the staffs you have your doctors, your nurses, and your cleaners. As you can see under nurses, I have one person with a special ability. If I click on the special ability, it'll show that the person works better in that specific location, so it's best to have that person in that location, as well as you can add actual equipment. I don't have any equipment to put on my people right now, but as you can see there's a stethoscope, a mask, and boots. So if I go to this nurse and I click on the boots, it'll show that her max energy is +1 and efficiency is +7. That definitely helps a lot in the game, and I put it on my girl with the special abilities because I want her to be like my super person. Now let's jump into the recruits button. Alright, so the recruits will show people, and you try to get the ones with the better abilities and efficiencies. I try not to get any with negative charm, so I will wait for the time limit to refresh, as I don't really want to waste my diamonds, but if you're going to be spending money on the game, that's okay as well. So I'll check my nurses. None of them have special abilities unless it shows the little symbol, so just if you do see one with the little symbol, make sure you save a little extra cash. As you can see, the hiring amount is not always the same, as the person in the bottom right is a level 2. So her ability and charm and efficiency are a little higher than most. And in for the cleaners right now, I do have one person who's a level 3. Now I don't know if you want to spend the extra money or work them hard to get them their experience as well. And if you see in the top right hand side, there is a little envelope with a little red dot. That means something happened. So I failed to cure the blood phobia person, probably because I wasn't paying attention to my patients and I should have been pushing him through. And also this report will show like if people are complaining if it's cold or not as well. Now right here, this is where my staff room is, where all my staff like to hang out. They're efficient, like their heart level is basically their energy, and their energy is what you need. And I have, if you click on the level on the top left hand corner, you can go to policy. So basically I'm going to actually bring this down to normal. And every time my staff hits about 30%, then they go back to the staff room and recharge. I have my staff stay in the same room button placed as no. That way, if there are any extra staff ready to go from the staff room, they're not going to be like, oh, well, this person's already in my room, so I'm just going to wander around aimlessly doing nothing. The only one staff member I want is the one with the special ability at the moment in its special ability room. I just have to keep making sure I put her in there myself, usually. Go right up here, and if you see the date, you can click on the little thing below it, and if there's any special events on, it'll be right there for you. Now, if you click on the 3 dots, 3 lines button right here, it'll bring up a few things. So you can go to your warehouse. It'll show you if you have anything stored in there. I only actually have 2 store spaces right now. I don't really worry about it. I try to only buy what I need anyways. And then you also have your bag. Your bag will show you what you have for items. So this one here, if my hospital was extremely dirty and my staff wasn't doing their job, I'd need these things. But right now I'm pretty good at what I have right now. Though if you're going to be doing like the special events like the ambulance or the helicopter, I'd suggest using maybe the greedy, so they get 200% more money from the patients for the next 20 minutes while you're doing the events. Now, I believe there is a couple more things to look at here. The patient handbook. Okay, so the patient handbook will show the patients that you have available to you right now. They tell you basically what approximate order they go in. So like the rooms you need. As you can see, a lot of patients actually need the computer room twice, because once they get diagnosed, they need to go back, they need to go to the room they need to go to. So I have 2 of those rooms right now, 3 of those rooms right now. I've been meaning to get a 3rd one, and since I just updated this area right here, I can definitely finally do that. I'm so excited for it. And as you can see, you don't have to click on the boards themselves, you can just click on these. I like zooming in on the boards themselves. My hospital isn't as big as most people's right now, so... And my affairs is starting to get out of control. Look at this, oh my gosh. Just one more thing here, I just go into buildings. And these would be the buildings that you would have to build. The higher level you get and the more technology that you learn, you'd be able to build more stuff. So, I just want to show you it all right here. Now, I just built a new area, so I probably will build a second toilet. Just because I have a lot of lineups for my bathroom. And this is where you would buy the stools for them to sit on, the heaters, the drink machine, and the plants. I also have one of these. Now, only one patient can look at it once, and it'll only make them happy once, so there's no point in having too many of those around. But as you can see, some things cost diamonds and some things cost cash. I would just get the ones that cost cash. I don't really care for the ones that cost diamonds because I'm trying to save them up for the special characters. You could also buy these, but I don't want to spend diamonds again. But again, if you're going to be spending money on the game, you can go for it. But I'm just trying to save up special money for these guys here, or special diamonds for these guys here, to make my hospital the best of the best. And these guys, your staff can run away on you if you don't treat them good. So sometimes it'll post up that if they're angry or if they want a raise, just give them their raise so that they don't run away on you, unless it's someone that you don't really care about and you have extra staff. To tell me what you think of the video, what I could fix or make better, or what you think of the game if you're going to try it, and if you've tried it, let me know if there's anything that I've missed. That is pretty much it for the game. Thank you for watching Twyingame. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and Twy out.